Okay, so here's the last part of the video. Here you got your shift cable, and you got your cable that goes up to your controls up in the front. So here, I'm just gonna go ahead and take off this shift cable here, take this pin out, and remove this like this. And then to check the adjustment on this, just use your OMC tool here, put in the pin, put it on like this. And what you're going to do is want to center your cable here, so you can see that that pin is, or I should say that adjustment is right in the middle of this little pivot. So there you go. You can see that it lines up here, hopefully. All right, so I'll take this off. I'll put this back in. All right, so now it's on there. If you wanted to change the ratio in which this shift cable goes in and out, so in other words, if you wanted the shift cable to go deeper or more shallow into the shift, you would do that by adjusting this here. This lever would change the ratio here. So what you do is remove this, and let's say put that pin back. Let's say you wanted a deeper shift. You know, you're having problems with the unit not going fully into gear, like saying forward. You'd bring this adjustment down, right? Tighten it back up. Okay. Now I've already loosened this, but you have to loosen this as well, so that way you can adjust this thumb wheel. Now you'll see that it doesn't line up anymore. So what you're going to do is pull it out like this, adjust it out, and then now it fits. Okay, so now when you go to shift this thing, it's going to move this cable in and out much farther. It'll give you, I think it's a 1/4 inch, maybe about a 1/4 inch, something like that, more throw. Essentially it's the same idea as like a 10-speed, you know, small gear, big gear. You change the gears and you get different ratios. So if you have problems with it trying to go into gear, you can always fix it by either doing this, or most likely you have something else going on with either the shift cable or those other parts that I had mentioned earlier. So real easy way that you could check it, I guess, would be to take this cable off and feel it by hand, because really there should be no play in there. If you do have some play before you actually have some resistance, you probably want to pull the stern drive off and take a look at those parts that I had just looked at and shown you that could be an issue. So other than that, these OMC units seem to do pretty well, as long as there's no binding. Oh, and the last thing I wanted to say about the shift cables too, I was talking to Wayne over at TC Electronics up in Canada. He said that they're having problems with the aftermarket shift cables. So I guess the aftermarket ones were stretching. So he recommended that you try to find a factory OMC cable, or I guess now it's Johnson Evinrude. So yeah, try to get a good quality cable. I guess it's tungsten is the wire that's on the inside. So I guess that's it. Hope this helps you guys out there.